We've all seen the news stories.
His 3 children in nearly 3 months.
When your kids are missing, I don't know where they're at. I'm scared for them.
In the family law versus law narrative, Valley Vogue's final.
Dad, where are you?
Family courts can be an emotional venue for child custody battles. What happens is often close to the public, but multiple women are talking about their cases to shine a light on their experiences and what they say is an effort to silence them.
The sticker shock for her contentious divorce.
Looking at a grand scheme, I would say between $700,000 and $1 million.
Reed was appointed. Did you have a say in that matter?
No.
I was completely naive.
Avita Tolu says she can relate. Nolan claims she spent $35,000 with Reed, another $50,000 hiring experts to challenge him, and claims the impact was so detrimental she no longer has a relationship with her children.
But one of the things that we know is we all have each other's back.
Someone recorded that meeting and anonymously posted it to YouTube.
In the risky family law space, who do you know that needs prevention or ultra safety?
Mom, where are you?
Advocates for family court reform say that family court is arguably the least protected court for those who go into it. I've met parents from across the board who complain about the results that they got when they tried to either get custody to protect their children or be a part of their children's lives. One thing that they all agree on is that there's very little accountability and very little transparency. In family court, unlike other courts, you don't have a jury, you are not guaranteed an attorney, you're not guaranteed court transcripts, and without transcripts, it's very hard to appeal. Recently, groups of parents across the country and internationally commemorated Parental Alienation Awareness Day. The term refers to the unjustified and intentional alienation of a parent from a child's life. We held a Facebook Live to discuss the issue. Since then, we've received hundreds of comments, messages, and documents from people around the country who say that they've either been victims or accused of parental alienation and ended up losing custody of their children. I've never covered an issue that incensed people so much. But then again, almost every parent will say there's nothing worse than losing a child.
We've all seen the news stories.
In the risky family law space, who do you know that needs prevention or ultra safety?
Local group coming together to make sure separated parents keep track of their children's accomplishments.
Did you know there are family solutions? Safer and easier alternatives in this age of excessively politicized, adversarial psychologies. Have you seen these news stories too?
Bridge the gaps created by distance between a parent and their child.
The child safety file invention was originally invented to combine state-of-the-art scientific law with classical family law to cover up the voids and disconnects many children face through divorce cases or any kind of judicial process. You know, there's a lot of disconnect, or parents move away from each other. So there needs to be something to bridge those divides, and that's what the combination of scientific law and family law hopes to accomplish.
Clean law came about by marrying scientific law with family law, because in my county particularly, we saw a lot of mud throwing in divorce court, and a lot of that stuck. So the idea was clean these laws up for the sake of the children.
Okay, so you had an explanation for that. Let's see the two photos.
Yeah, so
this is how things used to work, right?
Yes, well, this is actually how things currently work.
Still currently
work. Yes. So say you enter into a divorce. We call these our adult fighting files.
Right.
Because I might file a motion against you. You might file a counter motion against me. I might come back against you, and we fight back and forth for years and years and years.
And in the middle?
And in the middle is a child. There's nothing to account for what impact that's having on the child. So enter the child safety file.
So farm in, especially when others are farming you out.
You've been trying all along, but I got you on time, so we everyone's life. And it starts with you. We'll spend thousands less, save lives, and build more connectivity with every case. Because family access depends on safety measures. Safety measures begin with you.
Yeah, that's $1 million when you can see the height in her spirits. And
Who do you know that needs prevention or ultra safety?
Simply visit 1-800-NEWFREE.com and sync up with CLU underneath the schedule tab.